How's it going, everybody? Just recently got back from my trip to Anaheim, the D23 Expo, the Disneyland parks. I spent the better part of 4 days there. My first day there, I wanted to focus on the experience and I didn't want my camera out too much, so I didn't vlog it in the traditional sense. I wasn't addressing the camera as I was recording things. It was like I was shooting B-roll the whole time. So what I thought I'd do for this vlog of my first day in Anaheim is I would narrate the footage that I took. So I'm gonna give that a try right now. My flight was early Thursday morning out of Orlando. That airport is about an hour and a half away from my house. So I chose to stay in the Hyatt Regency in the airport the night before. That way I'm already there. That stress is gone. So that was really pleasant. And good morning. Off to my gate and off into the air. That was cheesy, sorry. I met up with a friend I met through D&G Explorers. His name is Chris. He's a Disney World cast member, and we were flying out to Anaheim on the same flight. I was a little concerned with my seating on the plane. I could not have been closer to the bathroom. That could be real good or real bad. Here we go. So we got off the plane, we immediately saw D&G Explorers, Derek and Gregory greet us. It was awesome to finally see those guys. They drove us to the hotel we were all staying at, which is the Candy Cane Inn, which is a hop, skip, and a jump away from the Disneyland parks and the D23 Expo itself. You can see from the parking lot of the Candy Cane Inn, you can see the Guardians of the Galaxy Mission Breakout ride, and you can also see the back of Cars Land. It was really cool. We were that close. So we checked into the hotel. We weren't going to the expo until Saturday, so we had the rest of Thursday and all day Friday to enjoy the Disneyland parks. So we decided to head on over to the parks right then and there. We dropped off our luggage, went to the parks.
Here you leave today and enter the world of yesterday, tomorrow, and fantasy.
So if you don't know, there are two Disneyland parks. Disneyland, the original park itself, and then Disney California Adventure, and they both share a courtyard. They are adjacent parks, and we decided to go to the original, Disneyland Park first. For all intents and purposes, this was my first trip to Disneyland Park because I don't remember my other trip from 42 years ago. So everything really was brand new to me, including seeing the castle for the first time, the Disneyland castle. If you're not aware, it's much smaller than our castle here in Orlando. So I kept joking with all the Californians that were with us, when are they gonna build the real castle? And there we met Bob and Ashley and Juan Rodriguez. We really had no itinerary, but Star Wars Galaxy's Edge was brand new to the park. I was looking forward to being there, checking it out. Bob suggested we go there first. Nobody argued, so that's where we went. We headed to Star Wars Galaxy's Edge. That was our first stop in the park. I had seen so many videos from so many other vloggers of Galaxy's Edge. that when I got there, it was amazing. It looked incredible, but it wasn't entirely new to me because I had seen so much footage of it already. But it was still great to be there, finally. Many of us were quite hungry, so what we decided to do is get a bite to eat. I went to Docking Bay 7 Food and Cargo, where I ordered the Phoenician Garden Spread, which was a plant-based kefta served with herb hummus, tomato cucumber relish, and pita bread.
Like there. But it's good. The sauce is good. I like this a lot.
Yes, a vegetable. If you ever want a costume for Star Wars, stuff.
Oh wow.
I mean, chocolate, some heavy duty.
After walking around Star Wars Galaxy's Edge, we decided to head out of that area and went toward New Orleans Square, which houses their versions of Pirates of the Caribbean and the Haunted Mansion. I was really looking forward to going on both of those things. After the Haunted Mansion, we went straight over to Pirates of the Caribbean, and I had heard that this was the superior version of Pirates of the Caribbean, and I realized it truly was. It's such a much longer ride than what I'm used to in Orlando. There's so many other things to see, so many scenes. The whole first part of the ride is Skeletons of the Caribbean. It tells a much more detailed story. It was awesome. We had dinner reservations over in the other park, Disney's California Adventure. So we headed over to the other park. That's where we met up with Matthew from Matthew and Lauren's Vlogs. We got into the park and started heading that way, and we saw some cast members out on the street, so we decided to visit with them, and they had some fun with Juan Rodriguez.
How was it, boy? She was riding the bike around yelling for Joanne. I think this was Juan, I tell you what. Joanne. And I was saying it wrong. I didn't know. Wow. Hi, everybody. I'm glad I did my hair today. You can't see it. You got your hat on, Molly. Oh, yeah, it's under there. I did my lipstick too to match my flowers. Aww. Thanks. You know, Donna planted these roses to match Dime's dress. That's all serious. Now look at the roses. Great, that's on point. That's pre-planted right there. Well, I'm glad you stopped by because I do have some mail for Juan. Want to know what it says? Did you hear that? Want to know what it says? To Juan from Donald and Daisy Duck. Are you friends with them? They said, we're just quackers about you. They're so sweet even when the tempers are off. You're welcome. I'm just a messenger, no problem. Juan, not a problem. That is
They were awesome. We headed over to Pixar Pier. We were going to the Lamplight Lounge for our dinner reservation. I ordered the ratatouille. It was very good. Others ordered things like the chicken nachos, lobster nachos, chicken Caesar salad, and a variety of crazy looking drinks. After dinner, we were right by the Incredicoaster, which was one of those rides I really wanted to try. We don't have it here in Orlando, so I thought, yes, it is time. Let's do this. Even though my belly was full of food, it is time to do this. I cannot wait any longer.
Mr. Incredible, as you fought the Omni droid, did it seem to be intelligence? Yeah, it was a learning robot. It was one type cool.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go!
I grew up in Detroit, so we would quite often go to Cedar Point in Sandusky, Ohio, which is just roller coaster mecca. And this roller coaster reminded me of some of those awesome coasters. It was so fast and fun. The theming was awesome. I had a smile on my face the whole way through.
Oh my god, that might be my favorite Disney coaster.
It is my favorite Disney coaster by far.
Yeah, that's a good one. It's like it's miles away. And then I watched the cartoon.
Our next plan was to go over to Cars Land, and again, never saw it before. It was amazing. It was awesome. It's like you stepped into a scene right in the movie. It's that well done.
The Tales of Cadillacs. Yeah.
That's cool.
And that's what we see the back of, right? Right there. Look, a totally different view from.
Yeah.
Looks like he had just been painted.
Oh, I didn't see that.
So Jim, what do you think? Little known fact.
So far, so good. It's
guys.
pretty cool.
Lit up. It's starting to go right now. It's starting to go. See?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it did. Now watch over here. It flows. Watch the seat up top. Oh, cool. Here it goes. Here it goes. It's like the lighting of a Christmas tree. Yeah, life would be a dream.
That's cool.
Yeah, every night at sundown, much like in the movie, they turn the neon on for this song.
That's cool.
It'll probably be like 30. Oh yeah, there's people right there. There's lightning over here.
We're not using it.
To the meet and greet with lightning.
Oh yeah.
Oh, another cool thing. have a Buzz Lightyear hidden in there. Yeah, in the office of the Coast Mountain. No, you can't. I can show you guys stuff. They don't know what it is.
I don't know. I wasn't listening to him.
Yeah, they weren't listening. Just go with it.
Lauren showed us a cool little Buzz Lightyear Easter egg inside Cars Land. So a quick look at Cars Land, then we went to the Monsters Inc. ride.
If there's anything we can do for you while you're here, be sure to use legs, tentacles, and tails inside the taxi. And be sure to supervise your children.
If you're new to the area, the Monstropolis Chamber of Commerce would like to welcome you. While you're in town, be sure
We interrupt this program for a special report. A child is on the loose in Monstropolis. A human child!
If witnesses are to be believed, there has been a child security breach for the first time in monster history.
I was minding my own business when this human child throws me with its telephone.
Oh, boo, we gotta get you home.
On my birthday! I thought you cared about me!
Celia, try to understand.
Come on, this way.
Hurry up, Sully, hurry up. I've got both doors set up on the scare floor.
Done yet, boo?
Race you to the scare floor.
Moving along, people. That's right, nothing to see here.
We can move your first Northern Kennedy.
So you're good to go.
We
We have everything under control now, so keep it moving.
immediately
You didn't see anything unusual here today, did you?
locked it down.
You never saw a human child in Monstropolis. It never happened. What are you looking at?
It was Matthew who suggested we pop into the Animation Academy. This is where he said he likes to go to escape the heat, and it's a really cool looking building with all these video screens showing scenes from Disney and Pixar movies. I could see why he likes it so much. Then it was time for Guardians of the Galaxy Mission Breakout. This is another ride that I could not wait to try. I heard great things about it, and finally, getting to do it. So, here we go. The queue is full of Easter eggs, and it was really neat. They asked that no recording be done on the ride itself. I will just say, this is the ride that used to be the Tower of Terror in Anaheim. And while that's an awesome ride, so is this. It mixes humor with thrills, and it was awesome.
Keep it down over there. I know. They're so inconsiderate. According to that, you're not Groot. You're a Flora Colossus. I am Groot. Don't listen to him.
You want to know what they call you, Rocket?
I know what they call me. Cybernetic, genetic, that's rodent.
60 years ago.
So we closed out Disney's California Adventure. We headed back over to Disneyland, and we headed towards Space Mountain. And I had heard that this was the superior version of Space Mountain. It has a Star Wars overlay. They call it Hyperspace Mountain. It was really cool to ride Space Mountain with Star Wars music and Star Wars visuals. It was really neat. We went back to Star Wars Galaxy's Edge and decided to give the Millennium Falcon Smuggler's Run a try. The wait wasn't long. Everybody in my group let me be one of the pilots. It was so much fun. And I think we did well. We picked up 2 capsules, or whatever the mission of the ride is. For a novice pilot, I was proud of myself. So we closed out Disney's California Adventure, then we closed out Disneyland Park. And this was day one. This was an awesome first day. If my trip ended right then and there, I would have been happy with my visits to the park. But we still had more days in the park. We still had the D23 Expo to visit. I've got video of all that, so that's on its way. I can't wait to show it to you. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you next time.